Let's quickly, if we may, turn to the omnibus legislation, the Friday midnight deadline on shutting down the government, the omnibus bill moving now. And do you have time to, if you can reach agreement on its content, do you have time to beat that deadline?
Well, Lou, I think something probably will pass before that deadline, but I don't know that it's going to be a very good product. And how can we keep finding ourselves in these situations where you have a massive bill put together behind closed doors? I can tell you, guys like me who are just rank and file members, we don't have any concept of what's in this thing. It's all being done behind closed doors, and so it'll be unveiled maybe tonight. We're going to have to go through, read it. We're going to have to calculate how much money's being spent. It's just not the way to do business.
Why doesn't somebody tell Speaker Ryan to go to hell? I mean, this is an embarrassment. He represents only the U.S. multinational interest on K Street. He doesn't represent Republican thinking. He's not a conservative. He is, in my judgment, one of the most erratic people we've ever seen in the speakership.
Well, here's the problem with these omnibus bills. And, once these things start getting off the ground, it really does empower K Street because they they view it as a Christmas tree. They want to put whatever they can, stuff it in there, knowing that the train's leaving the station. So if they can hitch their wagons to this thing, well, then they're going to be able to do it. That's why you need to actually do budgets, do individual appropriations bills. And I think that the House, we've actually done that last year. We passed the appropriations bills. The Senate has not passed a single standalone appropriation bill, I think, in like 6 or 8 years. And so whatever criticism of the House, and there's definitely fair criticism there, the U.S. Senate has proven itself to be incapable of doing the core function of the Congress, which is to pass these appropriations bills in a transparent and open way so that the American people know how their money's being spent and we're doing what needs to be done. And the problem is this is like Groundhog Day. Same thing over and over again. Yeah. We got to call a different play at some point to try to get some better results.
Yeah, well, better results for whom? Ryan is serving his masters.
For the taxpayer. For the taxpayer. And here's the thing.
No. Ryan's masters are not the taxpayers. They just pay the bills. Let's be clear. It is the Business Roundtable. It is the Chamber of Commerce. It is K Street. He sold out a long time ago. He sold out the conference. He sold out the Republican Party. He sold out this president. And he would sell out his mother based on his record of 20 years and such little accomplishment and absolute favor for all of his dearest friends who write big checks.
Well, so here's what I would say, Lou, about the Senate, though, is that they say, oh, we need 60 votes. Well, actually, no, you need 50 votes. It's only 60 if they mount a filibuster. Make Schumer get up there and filibuster. He's going to be able to say, I'm shutting down the government. I'm not even allowing a vote on a military spending bill or something, or funding our VA. We've never called his bluff on that, though, and so they basically get away with saying, I'm going to threaten a filibuster, therefore you got to do a big omnibus bill, and then I get all the pork that I want. So it's